Brazil 2014, the last time Greece were in a national tournament for their footballing ability, the making of, unfortunately, Keylor Navas, and what has happened since 2004 with such heroes such as Garakounis, Zagoratsis, Nikobolidis, Angelos Charisteas. Can we return Greece to their national glory of 2004? Strap yourselves in, let's go, it's time to build a nation. Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 1 of our Rise of a Nation in Greece with Aris. We are here ready to go. I am so excited. We are going to take Greece to the top, not just Aris, but the national team. We want to take this club over. We are going to compete. I'm going to go through the club breakdown with you guys. I am extremely excited. Twitch, say hi to YouTube. We are live on Twitch. If you haven't come over to Twitch to see all this content live, make sure you come over at Paulie29 on Twitch. Let's get it going. We have arrived and there are some awesome players that I want you to see that are at our club. So, club history, so you guys get a bit of background. The last time Aris won the Greek League was in 1946. That is a very, 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 very long time ago. We cannot let that stand. That's not ideal. Our reputation is 3-star. And you can see our rivals are PAOK Thessaloniki. So we are in the north of Greece, for those that do not know. And PAOK are the team where Christos Solis came from, who's now at Norwich. They have a very, very solid team. We've also won the Greek Cup in 1970. We won the Greek Super League in 1998. And we have won the 3rd division in 2016. So you can see that Aris haven't been, dominating of late, but they're on the way up. So in this club, we've got some very, very interesting players for you to see. So they recommend we've got a 4-4-1-1 with Kamara up front, with James Jego. So for those that are Australian, you should know all about James Jego. He won the A-League with Adelaide United, which is my hometown team, in 2015-16. So let's get into the squad here. They want us to play entertaining football. Brilliant. That's what I want to see. They want us to expand the stadium, which is even better because we've only got 22,000-seater stadium and we're currently in the Conference League. So I really do want to see that. And we are in the qualifying stages, so we're not actually in the tournament as of yet. But they just want us to get a top half finish, which I'd like to think we can get done. So very, very positive. They want to set, this is probably the hardest thing for this season, is a semi-final of the Greek Cup. There are some really good teams in this league. When you're talking about Olympiacos, Panathinaikos, AEK, PAOK, we're going to have to knock one of those over, I think, in order to get to a semi-final. But it's doable. We've got to play entertaining football. That's all we know how to play on the channel. We don't play pragmatic football. We go after it. What I'm going to do is we're going to go every month here, and we're going to look at the team straight away. So let's get the save going. I'm very excited. If you guys are excited, make sure you smash a massive thumbs up. Get in the comments and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss any of the content. And if you always want to watch it live, make sure you come over to Twitch, turn the notifications on so you do not miss a stream. This is our new main save. So we're not going to load the tactic in yet. What we're going to do is we're going to go squad. We're going to go squad depth. We're going to go all positions. This is who we're dealing with. So we've got Kamara, who is a 5'10" pressing forward if I've ever seen one. Look at the work rate. He's only 26 years old. He's got great acceleration. He's got great balance. He's got fantastic physicals. He's right-footed with 11 finishing. His career, as Berger's been saying, he did play for Fulham. Now, was he that successful there? Not really. 30 games, 7 goals for a team that would have struggled. He was in the Championship. He then went into the Premier League with Fulham. But for the Greek League, I'd say for now, he's more than usable. Now, our second best striker, one of my favourite strikers of all time, Costas Mitroglu. He is just an absolute racket and he screams target forward to me if I've seen one. 33-year-old Costas Mitroglu had all the talent in the world, but he spent it eating protein bars at Fulham. So 16 finishing, 15 first touch, 15 heading, 16 strength, great balance, jumping reach, composure, decisions, off the ball, teamwork. He actually suits the system that we've been playing with Manchester United and at Billericay Town. So for me, I don't know if I want him to be the starting striker. If it's for 1 year, I can live with it. But as a target man, I think I'm more than happy to roll with him for a season. So the other striker that I really want to have a quick look at, who I did see him over here, is Muhammad Ali. Now, he's one of our highest wage earners, and he's also 6 foot tall. So could we potentially look at him? There's your other target man as well. 6 foot tall, tries first time shots is fine. Great strength. So maybe he actually steps in ahead of Mitroglu. You got 13 finishing, which is good enough. 13 heading, good enough. Some great mental stats as well for such a young man. Got to find out why he's unrated. He's on loan. Okay, this guy's on loan. I wonder if he's got a option to buy. We've got a 2 million option to buy. So we could potentially keep him long term if we want. So what I'm going to do with, actually, before we get going, let's have a look at the club. Let's go click on Aris and let's see what have we got for facilities. So this is interesting for you guys to know because we do need to be mindful that we've got fairly basic youth recruitment, average academy coaching, below average youth facilities, and adequate training facilities. So a lot of the money that we do earn early days is going to go into developing the club. So I just want to try and stay competitive for the first few years, try and really develop some real good Greek youngsters, because eventually we want to take over the Greece job and we want to bring glory back to the Greek national team. Now, we also have the 22,500 seat stadium, so we do want to work on that. We don't have any affiliated clubs, so I think that's one thing we'll do is we're going to look for some affiliate clubs so we can send some of our kids on loan so they can get some football. Who have we got in our development centre? Do we have anyone with any decent potential? We've got Ali Adem, who's on loan already for a 21-year-old. He doesn't look amazing as a defensive midfielder, and he doesn't really suit our system. So he might be someone we look to move on, but he is over age. And we've got a young 18-year-old midfielder here who, once again, doesn't look fantastic. So I'm not anticipating us really developing many wonder kids or anything anytime soon. But this is sort of the situation we're in at the moment. When I look at the squad depth, I'm sort of seeing that we've got enough fullbacks here. Have we got enough centre-backs? Probably, because I'm trying to see whether they're playing other positions. It doesn't look like it. In midfield, we've probably got 3 good options. Welcome back, YouTube. We are here ready to go against Aberdeen in our Conference League 3rd round qualifier. So we've got plenty of football to come up. If we get through, we take on the winner of Bate and AEL, which are Limassol, which is a Cypriot team. So we've got plenty to play for here. A little bit's happened in the transfer market. We've got a few... Aha! This is part of the reason why. Okay, now these are all the deals we've got. All right, we're bringing in, hopefully, Victor Alvarez to come play as a left fullback for us when the game wants to load it. There we go. Hopefully we get, oh God, obviously the microphone. Hopefully we get him in as a left fullback, very, very solid option for us. And David Amura, who wants to come in as a box-to-box midfielder, who I think he looks fantastic with really good penalties. And we're trying to get rid of a few people on the way out, which would be fantastic. So they're looking like they're going to line up with Matty Longstaff in the midfield, which is interesting. I didn't think they had him. But here we go. Can we find a result away from home? We're playing our Manchester United-ish style 4-2-2, where we've got Dennis in goal, who I haven't even seen his stats. He is 34 years old. He actually looks like a very good goalkeeper, which is nice to see. And then we've got Julian, who, let's have a look at Julian as well. Yep, he's definitely the backup. So Dennis is the main number 1 goalkeeper for us. We've then gone and got ourselves Sundgren. We've got Daniel as our right fullback, who looks fantastic. We've got Brabec, who's going to play as a central defender on defend, who looks good enough. He can actually use both feet, which is nice as well. We've got Fabiano, who can play on the right because he can't use his left foot. And then we've got Gania, who's going to be probably potentially the first choice left back, but maybe the second choice, depending on how good the Spanish guy coming in is. We've got Jimmy Jago coming in as the ball-winning midfielder. He'll just do what he does work. He'll bounce around the pitch and he'll give us lots of energy, which is fantastic. We've got Ndai, who's going to be the box-to-box midfielder for us, and he has great fitness and stamina, so he'll suit the system quite well. We've got the Paraguayan Messi in Juan Manuel Iturbe, who again looks fantastic on the inverted winger duty. We've got Gamma. I think who's our best option potentially. Yep, he is as the inside forward with 12 finishing, great first touch, great dribbling, and we're going to allow him a little bit more creativity as he's going to play as the inside forward on attack, and with the flair and allowing him to dribble with the ball a little bit more, I think that sorts itself out. And then Kamara and Mitroglu, who I've already shown you up front. So we need to win this game, I think. If we can go to Scotland and get the result that we want to see, that is going to be massive. We're going to pump the fist. I expect a good result. We're going to pump the fist. I trust you guys to make the difference. Again, we don't have the relationship with the players. This is our first game with the club. We've been here for 3 days. This is not ideal. So we're going to go TV. We're going to go key highlights because we're going to show you 2 games. And we're going to get these match speed up. So let's just pray that the players understand what we're trying to do, because I've got minimal idea of what the club's about because we haven't been here long enough. So we'll see how we go. I'm very excited to see if we can get the job done here. One of our expectations is to make it to the Conference League group stage. So we need to get through this round of qualifying, and we also need to get through the next round, which I reckon will be against Bate Borisov. So that's going to be very, very difficult if we do get there, but we'll see how we go. We're going to get through Aberdeen first, and it's Ferguson and Longstaff combining in the midfield with McCorry. Can we keep this ball out? It's a good save by Dennis. We just need to put in a shift tonight, even if we draw from this game as well, just to give us some time to learn the tactic, to be honest, because the suggested tactic was a 4-4-1-1, so we really do need to try and figure out how we're going to integrate the 4-2-2. But it looks like we've got the players to play the system that I want to play, so that's positive. We're obviously looking at bringing in some good quality, but we do need to make some wage available to us because we are a very poor club that needs this European money as well in order to reinvest into our facilities and the first team. So Kamara and Mitroglu, I think we're going to be relying on them a lot this season. Kamara, you're definitely offside, I think. And that's a good finish. The referee's got his flag up. That was a great run and finish, but I do think he's offside. They don't even go to VAR. Pardon me once again. But that was a good bit of play. So I'm going to praise the boys for that little bit of play there. Hopefully that gets them up and about. But Aberdeen have had the majority of the chances so far in this game. So we do need to try and wrestle that dominance back. We've had 60% of the ball, which is positive. Dennis takes, and can we release quickly and go on the break? That's what we want to see from the Brazilian goalkeeper. He goes wide. That's a great kick, and he's picked out Gamma perfectly. And for someone with 16 dribbling, that did not look like 16 dribbling. So here we go. We've won the ball back. Can we find a goal here? Gamma, Kamara. Can we find some space? Gania. I've still got to learn all these names as well. There's so many different names. Good ball in towards a Turbe. And Aberdeen just fire it out. But they didn't even step off their own 18-yard line, which was so weird. And for a key highlight, this is a very long highlight. One of us is scoring. Mitroglu drops really deep to get on the ball here, which I don't mind because it does create space for us to go in there. McCorry brings down our boy Gamma, and I reckon it's a penalty. Okay, I thought it was going to be a free kick. It looked like it was on the edge of the box. Gamma steps up. Can we score our first goal in charge of Aris? And we do. Away from home, Bruno Gamma scores our first goal in charge of Aris. That's what you want to see. Nice penalty. He wins it. He takes it. That is what we want to see. Can we keep up the good work here? 2 shots on target, 1 goal. We get into halftime ahead on the score sheet. I'm going to say I'm pleased that we've created our chances. Let's get back into the game here. We just do not want to concede straight away. And they've hit the post. It's fallen to Ramirez. Hedges hits it, but it goes out for another corner. Can we just find a way to not concede here? That would be fantastic. Longstaff, and that's a decent header, but we've done it well enough there to keep it out. So let's just try. Can we find a second goal here? We've gone long towards Kamara, which we should be looking. If we're going to look for anyone, we should be looking for Mitroglu so we can flick it on. They've kept McCorry on, although he's injured, which I find a bit strange. But McCorry is on the ball once again. Can we stop this delivery? We can't. And it's Christian Ramirez who scores for Aberdeen and makes it 1-1 here in Scotland. So we do need to try and dig deep now because We haven't created as many chances as I'd like, but we've got the corner and it's Mitroglu. No, it's Fabiano who steals it off Mitroglu's head. But we'll take that all day long. Aris are 2-1 up away from home. This is what we want to see. We want to see some competitive football when we're not playing in Greece, so we can go back home to Greece and really start to try and dominate possession and the shape of play whilst we're there. Ferguson, what are you doing, Dennis? The flag is up, though. It looks like it's been given for offside, but what was Dennis doing? He just sort of flopped all over the ball and got absolutely none of it, which would have been very, very frustrating if that's what happened. Now, is that Shea Ojo? No, it's not. Here we go. 20 minutes to play. I think we've got to start making a few changes here. Jago on a card worries me a little bit. Once again, I don't really know who the options are. We've got Sasha. Where can Sasha play? Sasha is the perfect ball-winning midfielder replacement for Jimmy Jago. Anyone really struggling? I'm not going to really say there is anyone. What about Delitsis? What can he do? He is a centre-back that is definitely right-footed who can play. He's got 9 pace, so he's 33 years old, so he's a bit more of an experienced centre-back, but he's got 16 leadership, great positioning, great strength, great jumping. All right, Yorgos, on you go, big dog. You're going to go on and give us some calming nature to our defence as well. So he's going to be a good character to have amongst the squad. And can we just hold on here in Scotland for a positive result? Here we go. We're trying to build up from the back. We go long to Mitroglu. We've hoofed it long. We've won the ball. Mitroglu needs to just release the ball there. Bit slow, bit gumpy on the ball, but it's fine. It's an interesting ball towards Barbech, who hoofs it back into Kamara, who smacks it into the post, and that would have almost sealed the win here in Scotland, but it's Dennis now. Here we go. Can we just find one more opportunity? Can we just be that one chance to go back to Greece 3-1 up? That would be fantastic. We've got Badu, who's just running riot around the pitch as that box-to-box midfielder, which I think is fantastic that he brings so much energy to the pitch. Well done, Iturbe. We need him to play like Messi now. We need him to go on a nice run and release Mitroglu or Kamara. We've gone long. Kamara has read it the best. It's Kamara who goes through one more time, and this time it's going to count. And Abubakar Kamara puts us 3-1 up with 5 minutes to play, and that is what we want to see. That was, obviously, it's a big long ball from Dennis. He read it the best. I don't know what Gallagher was doing. Great touch from Kamara, and he goes, thanks for coming, buddy boy, and we're going to take that. We're going back to Greece. We've scored 3. That's a great performance if I've ever seen it. We've had possession. We've only had 4 shots on target. We've scored 3 of them. I only ended up using 2 subs as well. But there we go. We will take that all day long. I'm very happy with the result. YouTube, you're going to see us back in Greece for the second leg of this tie. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time. We are back against Aberdeen. I'm going to roll with the exact same lineup that took them on just before because I feel like they deserve to be rewarded. So let's get straight into this game. We need a positive result here. Now, we do have 2 goals up our sleeve, so let's go. We're the favourites. Let's pump our fists. I trust them to make the difference. I trust them to make the difference, and I trust them to make the difference. Let's see what Mitroglu and Kamara can do for us up front. JS reckons we're going to win 2-0 at home here. That would be fantastic. I would love to keep a clean sheet in this game. That would be fantastic as Kamara picks the ball up. It's Mitroglu looking for Gamma. Kamara with that work rate finds himself through and he hits the post. That would have been such a great start to the tie after, 5 minutes, but which would have been very, very nice. But let's continue on. We've had 73% of the ball. The home crowd, that's a red card. Get him off the pitch, referee. See you later, big boy Ojo. Get out of here. They are down to 10 men, only 15 minutes into the game. So we should be nice and comfortable, hopefully. That's their defensive midfielder as well. They've obviously brought someone on. So let's just see if we can just hold possession for a little bit. Can we make Aberdeen just move around, use some energy they don't want to use? Iturbe takes a big, heavy first touch. Kamara gets there first. Ball across, bang. There it is. Badu NDIA, who is our box-to-box midfielder. That's what you want to see, using his stamina and athleticism. The crowd is pumping. The stadium holds 25,000 and we've got 14,000 people here during pre-season just for a qualifier. Now, we've got an injury here at right back and we do need to make a change, I think. And we'll bring on Costas, who's not a fantastic right back, but we're going to have to just deal with it, I think. So let's bring Costas on. How old is he as well, actually? Is he young? He's 19. All right, we'll give him some time. Doesn't look great, but he's going to have to come do a job. He is naturally a winger as well, but at least the right side of our defence is the more aggressive. We've got that on attack. So hopefully the injury to the Swedish right back isn't too detrimental, but we are absolutely dominating this game. They've taken one of the wingers out. They are playing extremely narrow. We found it to half time already. That was very, very quick. So let's go outstretch arms. I'm very happy with the way things are going. How good's this? 4-1 up on aggregate. Absolutely cruising. Bate Borisov are 0-0 with Upperwell. And I just want to quickly have a look. What happened in the first game here? Bate drew. So they drew with Upperwell. So whoever wins this tie goes through to play us. So hopefully we play Upperwell Limosia, because I'd love a trip to Cyprus rather than Belarus. So here we go. Ferguson, Hedges. We can't afford to concede now. Longstaff knows where the goals are. We definitely saw that against Manchester United last season. We've cleared it off the line, and then we've just gone nut, put it into the crowd, get rid of the ball. And I'm loving the stadium, the yellow and black stadium. I think that looks so cool. We're going to get so used to seeing that throughout this save, which is going to be fantastic. But here we go. Hedges finds Hayes. We just don't want to concede now. 65th minute. We're looking okay. Hedges finds Hayes once again. Can we just find a way to make sure we don't concede? It's Ramirez once again, and we've defended that situation okay. We've got 2 yellows in the midfield. I might take one of the boys off. Good ball towards a back post. Leads to nothing. What does Lewis do? Does he fire it out quickly like he did in the first leg? He fires it out. Ramirez picks it up in between our defence and goes over the bar, which is fine with me. Can we finish this off? Now, we're going to make some changes here. We've got 4 yellows. Endai or Jego? I think we'll get rid of Jego for Sasha, and I'll keep one sub up our sleeve just in case we need it. And yes, it was Berger. We ended up winning 3-1 in the first leg, which was quite nice. I'm going to have to take one of the centre-backs off, I think, as well now, because I'm a bit worried about having both of them on cards. So we'll bring on the experienced Yorgos there at the back as well. Big old Delitsis. He can come on and play for the last little bit. And can we finish off strong? Can we find a second goal? We find Kamara, but he can't put it on target. And can we just find something here to finish off with? Can we look to fire the ball out wide? Barbic does. Can we get an early ball in? It's Gamma. Should look towards the middle. He goes down. He wins a penalty. Can we go 2-0 up? Gamma scored a penalty in the first leg. Can he finish it off with a penalty in the second? He goes the same way and he gets the exact same result. Bruno Gamma, fantastic. 80th minute, wrap this one up. We are 5-1 up on aggregate. We need to keep an eye out on what Bate and Upperwell and Limosia are doing to see who we're going to be playing in the next round of the Conference League playoffs. It's Ramirez who was trying to at least make us consider that we're not going through. At the moment, it's Limassol, sorry, and now it's not Limassol. And Bate have to score, and Bate scored 2 in the 90th. That's frustrating. So it looks like we're taking on Bate. We'll go with outstretched arms. That's how you handle a 2-legged tie. Absolutely fantastic. YouTube, if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I went to extra time and they scored in the 90th. Okay, fair enough. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm very, very keen to start this very long journey here with Aris Thessaloniki. Hopefully you're enjoying it too, and I'll see you very, very soon for the next episode.